Well, hello my spirit soarers, and welcome back to Let's Play Detective Pikachu Returns. So, where we left off, we found a little dreepy for Dracloak. And it's very happy they're reunited. And we finished the Pokemon Quizmaster question tasks. And finding the Grovyle and Noctowl is a very sweet treat to look at. I mean, look how huge the Noctowl is! It's so incredible. And the little Mimikyu, we were supposed to give its mirror. Here you go, little guy. Oh, little Mimikyu. I remember that was in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Thanks for waiting, Mimikyu. Would this mirror work for you? Cute, cute. Like a charm, it says. Cute, cute. But it's too embarrassed to fix its disguise in front of us. Well then, how about we turn around and keep our backs to you? Just let us know when you're done or you need help with anything. Cute. Fixing its cloak. You know, they say that you never want to lift up a Mimikyu's cloak or else you'll be cursed. Cute, cute, cute. Hey, it looks all fixed up. How do you feel? I'm glad you're okay now, Mimikyu. It sure looks like it's perked up just well. Cute. Alright, one more down to go. Is to find this guy's elusive Pokemon, Dunsparce. Alright, hang on, dude. We're still on a hunt for a Dunsparce. So, if I were a Dunsparce, where would it be dwelling at? Which route and which area? Is it over here? Hey, let's not get distracted. We should hurry up and gather our ingredients and head on back to Jessica and Rachel. I guess I get a little too far ahead. Okay. Oh. Rumble, rumble. Thud. Oh, I just heard a strange noise. You heard it too, huh? About time. I think this sound came from a cliff over there. Let's go. Just be careful, Tim. Hello? Who are you? Hey there, do you need any help finding something? Oh, I'm okay. It just takes a special technique to get the stuff I'm looking for anyway. Oh, really? What is it that you're trying to find? An oval stones, energy roots, bug Pokemon husks, stuff like that. What a strange list of things for a kid. What would you need that stuff anyway? Huh.
Great detective tip number 10.
Detective tip number 10.
Forget your preconceived notions. Put your personal wishes and hunches to the side, and logically build your case piece by piece with whatever facts you discover.
Very good advice. I do try to figure things out, just by a little bit of evidence. Rumble, rumble. It looks like a dead end. Rumble, rumble. Pikachu, something's coming up from the ground. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at it. Oh, look at you. Oh, he looks so big. I can hug it all day. Just by that. Looks like a big body pillow. And squishy looking. Spurs. Now here's a Pokemon we've never met. Just who are you? Uh-huh! I'm glad I decided to follow you two. So the rumors were true, there really is a Dunsparce living here. Spurs! So you're Dunsparce. You look pretty shaken up. What are you planning to do on Dunsparce now? I'm going to present my findings and tell the whole world that Dunsparce lives here. My once-in-a-lifetime discovery is going to make me famous and put this little neighborhood on the map. I can see it now. Bamboo Borough, global tourist district, destination and home of the elusive Dunsparce. Hey, whoa there. If you go and broadcasting Dunsparce's whereabouts like that, it's not gonna wanna live here anymore. Spurs! Seems to me like Dunsparce wants to live in a quiet, peaceful habitat. I know you're excited to share this Dunsparce finding with everyone, but have you considered on the Pokemon's feelings? Please not try to do that to it. Huh? A discovery like this only comes once in a lifetime? There's no way I'm letting it slip through my fingers. Spurs! And once I present my findings, researchers the whole world over will know my name. I'll become an overnight celebrity. Spurs! Hey, have you ever considered on how Dunsparce might feel? Just look at that face. It doesn't want that fame and fortune. Spurs? Well, oh, Dunsparce. I can see the sadness in your eyes. Spurs. Alright, I'm convinced. I'm sorry for frightening you, Dunsparce. I'll keep this discovery to myself. I'm a researcher after all. My duty is to preserve your quiet lifestyle, not turn it upside down. Spurs? Hey, don't worry, Dunsparce. You're safe now. Yeah, don't ruin the little Pokemon's feelings. Oh.
Over here!
Oh. Okay.
So this is a Dunsparce. I hear it's a pretty rare Pokemon.
No. No. There it goes, waddling away. Oh. I love the little wings on it. It's so cute. It looks a little squishy. Now you can hug it all day. Can I? Here, let's not get distracted. We should hurry up and gather our ingredients and head back to Jessica and Rachel. Can I talk to Dunsparce? Spurs? Sorry for all that commotion earlier. We didn't mean to startle you. I won't share my findings on Dunsparce, but I do plan on continuing my research. My next research topic will be how to become friends with a Pokemon. Hey, I think that's a great idea. That would make a great discovery news to have everybody learn a great way to deal with Pokemon. Here's hoping his research it doesn't cause Dunsparce any grief. Aw, Dunsparce feelings comes first. Guaranteed. Oh, can I talk to you, Grovile? Grove. You and me both, pal. If trouble comes a-knockin', I'll be right here to answer. Okay, so we need to find an egg and an herb. So... Noctowl, can you lay an egg? Noctowl! Apparently there's been a lot of commotion today. Okay, so we're not gonna have Noctowl eggs. Okay. Well, this is really strange. Why is there a nanaberry tree in a forest full of bamboo? Someone must have planted a nanaberry here. What a weird thing to do. Mimikyu? Cute. With its disguise fixed, it looks just like you, Pikachu. Seriously? You think I'm cuter and cooler than this? Not even a little. Something's moving in the bush. Let me take a look. Pikachu? Excuse me? Pikachu just got between my legs. Happini? Evolved into Chansey. It's not Happini anymore. Hey, it's a Chansey. Chansey! Don't you think that egg is holding would make a perfect pizza ingredient? Yeah, I'm sure Jessica would be thrilled if we brought her one of Chansey's eggs. Chansey! It says it'll give us one. Aren't you glad we chanced up upon a Chansey? I get it. Chanced up upon a Chansey. Pikachu. That's one of the worst dad jokes I've ever heard. Hey, come on, for once the pun was not intended. Huh? Chansey. It says that egg should be just what Jessica's looking for. So he knows Jessica. Chansey! Yep, they see each other in the forest all the time. In that case, maybe we can get some questions about the bamboo forest. Chansey! It says that the Pokemon like to come to the bamboo forest because of its abundant nature. The water and the air are so fresh and clean, it never wants to leave this place. Sounds like a comfortable, tranquil home for these Pokemon. Yep, must be the same for Jessica too. About Jessica, how do you know her? Chansey. Jessica's a hard worker who likes to put others first. Yeah, that tracks it. Chansey. Couldn't agree more. Chansey, someone like Jessica, does deserve a happy life here. I think I understand that feeling. Me too. If you work hard, you deserve all the great things that come with it. Exactly. Working a good, happy lifestyle. Great abundance. I think abundance is the right word. This bush looks like it's swaying, which means there must be a Pokemon inside. Oh. Shift! He is a Shiftry. I knew they lived in wooded areas, but I didn't know that includes the bamboo forest. It looks like this Shiftry is holding something. Let's see what it has to say. Hey Shiftry, we're looking for some pizza ingredients. Shift! We're not the human who normally comes to see you, but you'll give it to us anyway? I wonder if that human is Jessica. It gave me an herb. It smells so good. Hey, thanks, Shiftry. Okay, we've gathered our ingredients. Let's bring them to Jessica. Okay, we got the ingredients. Thank you, Shiftry, Chansey, and Shiftry, Chansey, and the Paris. Hey girls, how are you doing? Oh. You got all the ingredients. Great work. We found all the ingredients, Jessica. Oh, you've even found the mushrooms. Oh, thanks, you two. Not bad. We got our energy root too. Hey, nice one. Wow, that's one big root. Thank you, everyone. You're a really big help. Sorry for all the trouble. I'm sure you came here to have fun. It's not a problem. We did have fun. And a little work on along the way. The Pokemon here are interested in talking. They're different from the ones in the other parts of Rhyme City. Glad to hear that. Why don't we rest up a little bit and then head to the charcoal kiln? Before we do that, Jessica, there's something I'd like to ask you, or have you look at. Oh, me? What do you want to show me?
Jessica, do you remember when this photo was taken?
Oh, yes. This brings back memories.
What happened?
We took that photo together to celebrate the beginning of our project.
Excuse me?
Is that a dangerous project? What project was that? That was about 2 years ago. Rhyme City had formed a partnership with the lab I was working at. Oh, by lab I mean the Pokemon Unity Lab. Anyway, that's where we launched our project to create a better way for humans and Pokemon to coexist. The people in the photo were the project's key members at that time. Wow, you don't say! I remember now. Mama mentioned that when the three of us were having dinner as a family, she was so happy when she announced that she and Papa were going to be working on a project together. I knew it was an exciting thing for them at the time, but I had no idea it was that big of a deal. Mama and I used to chat about Pokemon, but she never discussed the details of her job. I didn't know you were a part of it too, Jessica, and as one of the main contributors. Tim, why do you have this photo? Where'd you get it? Hey, Tim, better not tell her how you found it at the police station. We don't want to make her worry. Well, it's part of an assignment for one of our college courses. We were asked to write a report about the mayor. We found this photo while we're looking at Papa's desk. Right, Tim? Right. Sounds like a challenging assignment. I'm glad you guys are working on a paper for a good evaluation. Phew! Saved by Rachel's quick thinking. Can I ask you about the others in the photo? Sure, I don't mind. Sorry if these questions end up killing the peaceful vibe. About you, Jessica? So you were working at the Pokemon Unity lab, but does that mean you were a researcher? Yes, I was researching Pokemon's behavior. Did you meet Mama through the project? No, your mother and I were in a different departments initially. I first learned who Emma was from a paper she published. So you were introduced to Rachel's mom through her research. That's right. Emma envisioned a future where humans and Pokemon could communicate. Her paper really was revolutionary. Our colleagues had nothing but praise for it. I was awestruck by it too, of course. I went straight to her after reading it. We talked about her paper, her research, all kinds of things. Wait a minute. You mean like a Pokemon and humans communication? Was there a device that can actually make something to have some humans actually communicate with the Pokemon? Or is it something that while Harry's all unconscious, that it makes him sound like his dad, and the memories it's trying to remember? It's either the soul is in the Pikachu, or the Pikachu is having some sort of connection to absolutely try to communicate for a human, and that particular human is what it's trying to have like a psychic bond to try to communicate, I think. I have a feeling that Mewtwo's cells are evolved for that. I just have a hunch on that. I hope I read that. Okay, that's when I decided I'd do whatever I could to help Emma. I didn't know her work was what brought you together. Yes, the entire project's launch was based on her paper. Sounds like Emma's paper about building a new future for Rhyme City really changed your life. I don't even need to read Emma's paper to know that. Just look how Jessica's beaming right now. About Emma. Hold on, I need water. Okay. I assume the woman next to you is the photo is Rachel's mother, Emma? Jessica, that was Mama, like at the lab. I'd love to know everything about that. Emma had two great loves, her family and Pokemon. Everyone liked and admired her. She was really popular. A lot of us worked extra hard just because we wanted to impress her. Emma's really great. Lucky woman. I really looked up to her myself, and then... You don't have to talk about anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. And don't worry about me either. Okay. The project was going well and the morale was high overall. But then the R incident happened. And Emma, she she was the one of the casualties. Uh, Rachel. So that's what happened. I should have known. I guess Tim already knew. After the accident, the project was cancelled. I heard the labs have been shut down too. And that's why you're in Bamboo Burrow now. That's right. I was very nervous when I first came here. But everyone has been very kind to me. I'm enjoying myself here even now. About Mayor Myers. I assume Mayor Myers is in the photo because of the lab's partnership with Rhyme City? Yes, that's right. We were able to focus on our research thanks to his support. He and Emma never let their outside relationship affect their work. But I remember they'd talk about Pokemon for hours. They always supported and understood each other. It sounds like Mayor Myers has been thinking about human Pokemon coexisting for a long time. Absolutely. The project never could have launched without his contributions. Okay, tell us about this Murloc fellow.
I see.
And Mr. Murloc was part of this project too? You know him? We ran into him in the city yesterday. He gave me the creeps. Even Tim was surprised by how overbearing he was. He plucked some of Pikachu's fur and ran some tests on it. That sounds like something he'd do. He's a brilliant scientist, sure. But he also thinks he's the smartest person in any room he's in. And the only thing he values is his research. I didn't really like him, to be honest. Oh, wow, Jessica. I've never heard you say that about anyone. The way he talked about Pokemon, he had such obvious contempt for them. He didn't even try to hide it. He also used the lab for his pet projects, even though it was a public research facility. No one knew exactly what he was researching on. But the quality but the quality of his work was always so impeccable that people looked the other way. Okay. Wow. That's some history. Thanks to Jessica, we were able to gather information about everyone in the photo. We even learned about the lab and the research they were doing. We still don't know why Unitas was targeting Jessica. But we haven't even seen anyone suspicious so far. Now that the butler's behind bars, I think it's safe to say that Jessica is no longer a target. Don't you conclude that just yet, but we still have to keep an eye on her. I feel worried. Thank you, Jessica. We've learned a lot today. I'm so glad I got to hear about everything, too. I'm not sure if anything I said was helpful. Are you sure? Trust me, it's a huge help. I'm sure your report will turn out great, thanks to you. And by a report, you mean detective work, right, Tim? What? Oh, couldn't quite stick the landing, huh? You'll get the hang of this eventually, Tim. You're good at telling when people are lying, but not so much at telling lies yourself. Am I right? I'm sorry, Jessica. Yeah, me too. It's alright. I could tell someone was off from the questions you were asking. Oh god, I missed a rest. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice the red circle drawn around my face? Yikes, we forgot about that. I don't get why, but it seems like you're worried about me. I'm doing okay. Nothing unusual has been going on either. Making Jessica worry is exactly what I wanted to avoid. Guess I shouldn't rest on my laurels either. So, Jessica, should we head over to the charcoal kiln soon? Yes, we should. Is there anything else you need to do? If so, I can wait until you finish up. Just let me know when you're ready. Yeah, okay. It's all thanks to that boulder. It wasn't here yesterday. Are you talking about that energy root? Yes, Yes, I think this fallen boulder caused the energy root to pop out. Hey, that makes sense. The boulder's lodged deep enough to the ground that I doubt it rolled here on its own. It probably landed here after a Pokemon used a move or threw it in a display of some strength. Or something like that. Talk to Jessica when you're ready. I'll be waiting here. So, I guess that's that. Let's head on over. Were you able to finish up everything, Tim? Yes. Well then, let's head on over to the charcoal kiln. You'll see right after crossing the bridge up ahead.
This place. I'm sure of it.
Are you gonna have a memory lane?
Hey, where are you going?
Is everything all right, Tim?
You two go on ahead.
Sorry,
I'll
that was...
catch up with you.
If you hear me sniffles.
Yep.
Yeah.
No
I got allergies a little bit.
What's going on, Pikachu?
I knew this was the place.
Where he met Harry.
I see.
How did it take me so long to realize? This place hasn't changed one bit since then. Did you remember something again? This is where I was protecting the injured Pancham. Then I tried to get a closer look at Pancham. I met Pikachu. I met Harry. What? So this is where you and Dad met? Can you tell me more about that? Yeah, sure thing. But when you met Dad? You mentioned before that you met Dad in the bamboo forest. Is this exactly where it all happened? Yep, this is where I was protecting Pancham while he was injured. Didn't leave his side once till he was all better. This is where I was protecting Pancham while he was injured. When I saw Harry come closer, I jumped out because he looked suspicious. Pikachu jumping out like that really startled me. I was just trying to get a closer look at Pancham's injury. I guess I must have looked suspicious, because the moment Pikachu saw me, he tried to scare me off. Oh, that's Harry talking. Wait, hold on. Your story doesn't make any sense over there. Huh? What part don't you get? You were protecting Pancham, and then you startled yourself when you jumped out? What in the world? about Pancham's injury. So you were protecting the injured Pancham? Yeah, Pancham got hurt by a berserk Pokemon. I tried to help him by battling the berserk Pokemon, but it was too big to handle. Took a lot of effort just to make it go away. It sounds like you helped out plenty. I'm glad you did your best. Anyway, I checked out Pancham's injury while Pikachu was trying to scare me off. There goes Harry's little outburst. And I left Pikachu to watch over Pancham when I ran all the way over to the neighborhood and the bamboo forest to collect some medicine. And then I managed to heal the Pancham. Who knows what would have happened if I had taken any longer. Two stories all in one. So you were protecting Pancham. Then you got some medicine for Pancham? Was it you or Dad who got the medicine? It was me, of course. Huh? Another story from Pikachu that doesn't make sense. He didn't even notice that some of the things he said don't add up. That's not like him. I'm kinda worried. Alright, we got to get the testimony all sorted and organized. What stands out as particularly strange in Pikachu's story about when he rescued Pancham? Something about Pikachu's story seems off again. I'll organize everything you said and figure out which part of his story sounded strange. Let's begin deducing. I'll sort through and think over what Pikachu said he did when he helped out Pancham. What stands out as particularly strange in Pikachu's story about when he rescued Pancham? Tried to scare off Dad. Protecting Pancham. Looking for the medicine while protecting Pancham. Yep. Good! Pikachu said he stayed by Pancham's side while the whole time he was protecting him and getting the medicine. If that was the case, he wouldn't have been able to look for the medicine at the same time. These two parts of the Pikachu story clearly contradict each other. I had a feeling something was off about his memory. I should have him rest back in town. Alright. So, do you feel the ground shaking? Sorry, I farted. Yeah, I do. Wait, huh? It feels like it's getting stronger. Oh boy. Tim, did you have beans? No. Surely I don't eat anything weird, but something is passing out gas. Something's coming. This is bad. Yo! He's not little anymore.
Pikachu! Say, aren't you?
He was the Pancham.
I knew I recognized you! Hey,
I think it was Pangoro? Who would have thought we'd run into each other again like this? Goro! Pikachu, do you two know each other? Yeah, you helped me out back at the police station. We escaped the detainment room together too. Oh, I had no idea. In a way, that means you helped me out too. Thanks for all you did yesterday, Pangoro. Guru! So, what brings you all the way out here? Guru! Alright, this is where you're from. Well, I hope you've been able to rest up, Pangoro. Guru!
That was
Rachel?
Rachel.
Jessica?
It sounds like she's in trouble. Let's go.
Let's save the ladies. Let's go. Rachel! Jessica! I'm coming! Just hang in there. Oh. I hope they're alright. Oh. Hey! What? It looks like we got stuck between a hard place. Rock and a hard place, I suppose. What's with these rocks? They weren't here earlier. They have been connected to whatever happened to Rachel and Jessica. Let's check them out, Tim. These rocks weren't here earlier. Let's examine them. Yeah, let's examine them and see if we can figure out what happened. Some footprints? That's a big Pokemon footprint. Judging by the depth, the Pokemon was pretty heavy too. It's big and heavy. It's not Pangoro's footprint. And I don't think it was made by any of the other Pokemon living in the bamboo forest either. If it was left by a Pokemon that came from elsewhere, that might be somehow related to these rocks. I think that's safe to assume. So a Pokemon is advancing on the girls. Okay, what else am I looking for? Oh, over here. These footprints are larger than Rachel and Jessica's. So the bad guys were after the girls. Or just Jessica now. These footprints are larger than Rachel and Jessica's. They might belong to a man. They're mixed in with Rachel and Jessica's footprints, and I doubt they were made by a tourist. Do you think someone was going after Jessica? We can't rule it out. Judging by the size of the footprints, I bet they're Rachel and Jessica's. It looks like they ran up ahead beyond the rocks. Oh, and which way they went is a big help. These rocks weren't here earlier. It doesn't seem like they rolled down from anywhere either. Yeah, we don't know, they haven't been here long enough. And they look different from the other rocks nearby. A Pokemon must have caused this. That's all there is to see here. Okay. We need to do something about these rocks so we can find Rachel and Jessica. We can either ask the Pokemon in the town for help or find a Pokemon that can deal with them. A Pokemon, huh? I wonder if we could ask... Pangoro? Yeah, he should. We gotta go see him right now. Yes. Oh, Pangoro! Yeah, there you are. Hey, Pangoro. Guru?
I ask you for a lift?
Lift up. Aww. Whoa!
Thanks, bud.
Alright.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Now we're unstoppable. Kangaroo, let's go!
Yo, yeah! Pokemon team up again. How exciting is this? But I feel like my camera's about to die out, but we'll be back for our next segment for Pikachu and Pangoro team up and reunited work back in action. Seems like a Pikachu rides on any Pokemon. Alright, so we're gonna continue on in the next segment. So, Blessed be, show some support. Buckle up tight for the next segment. Pikachu works with Pangoro. Pangoro's on our side. Ready for good old Pokemon fighting action. Alright, I'll see you then. Blessed be, show some support. I love you guys. Bye, and good night.